Well, good morning and happy Monday, everyone. This is Henry, creator and CEO of Limitless Lead System. And I want to go ahead and just share a quick Monday morning motivational and marketing tip for the week. And so I just wanted to go ahead and share a few things. First of all, one of the things to remember is that you have to remind yourself why you're doing this, right? You know me, I'll always talk about your dream and your goals. And because it's part of your daily action plan that you should be doing. It's what helps you get going. And it also reminds you why you're doing the thing that you're doing. So, what is it that you want to be able to achieve? And here's the important thing. When do you want to achieve them by? Because a dream without a deadline is just a fantasy. But then a dream with a deadline becomes a goal to help you move forward and exactly know what you need to do today so that you can have that dream by that set time, because you set a goal for it, and not only setting a goal, but you going after the goal. Okay. So just make sure that you always remember why you're doing and when you want to achieve those things are. Now, you should have a short-term goal. That could be activity goal. That could be financial goal. And you want to make sure that you also understand how you will get there. So many people said, "Oh, I want to make $10,000 a month by, in 2 months," but yet they don't understand they don't even understand their compensation plan. They don't understand they don't understand the work that it requires. They don't understand how the whole concept is. They just saw this great opportunity and then get all excited. Oh, people are making 10,000 a month or 1,000 a day. I want to do the same thing. All I have to do is promote this link. That's a very small part of what you need to do, but you want to make sure that you understand the process. Okay. And that's what we do here with Limitless Lead System, is doing that. Okay. So just make sure that understand what is it. One of the things with me, one of my driving force, and I know this is materialistic, but at the same time, material things sometimes gives us a little bit more motivation. But one of the things that I really want to be able to achieve is develop my own design of car. And I've actually started doing it as a pastime, as a hobby. But even that, I'm such an entrepreneur. The way I'm thinking is that I'm going to develop this thing and it's going to turn into a business. So it's going to fund that car business that it's been actually a 40-year dream of mine. Since I was a teenager, I've always, built cars. I built my first car, or actually learned how to work on my car. And the first thing I learned was replacing a whole engine in a car when I was 15. Okay. And ever since then, it's been a bug. And then I went into engineering and realized, oh, I like designing things. And I could own a Lamborghini and I would modify it. I've owned a Porsche convertible. I modified it. I own a Jaguar XJR and I modified it. I just like modifying things. Okay. But that's just my dream. And I know how much it would cost and how much it would take. Here's a little dream I want to share with you. My goal is that I can have this designed rebody for a Porsche Boxer, and I plan to have it at SEMA, which is like a large autumn accessory convention in Las Vegas, the largest one in the United States. And I want to be able to promote that car there. And that's going to take time. It's going to take money for me to be able to hire people to help me accomplish this. I've got people lined up to pay for, to help me design, build, finish this thing. And that's one of my dreams and goals right there. The other thing is that I want to be able to rebuild a certain portion of my retirement and start creating that additional big chunk of money for my retirement also. Okay. And of course, Limitless Lead System is part of that and a big part of accomplishing that. So what is your dream? Okay. Now, what about your short-term dream and goal? I've got a challenge for you here. One of the things I'm going to do for myself, and I'm looking for a handful of people who's interested in taking this seriously like a business, not just somebody who, wants to treat it, but I'm working towards a 90-day plan. And actually, it's going to be a 10-week plan, from October 1st all the way through, December 23rd. Okay. So it's going to be like a 10-week, because we've got the holidays there, a 10-week plan to really start creating a 4-figure passive income with Limitless Lead System and whatever business that you have. Okay. by utilizing limitless lead system and the training that we have. So, you know, that's one of the things that I'm looking to do. I'm working with a handful of people already. I've got room for a couple more people or so, but it's going to be a weekly session of private training and also a one-on-one check-in time, and be able to really start accomplishing things on a daily basis. You know, the three things that, you know, actually the five things that you need to be doing on a daily basis that will move you forward and really build your income for you is, you know, number one is remembering why you're doing it, right? Looking at your goals. Number two is taking the time to build a skill set, just not a whole bunch of time. I don't want you watching, you know, 1 hour videos, maybe one section, a 15-minute section or a 30-minute section of a training on something to master. So, and then really the goal is in this next 2.5 to 3 months is to master the three important money-making activities. And this is really all you have to do to really master: generating traffic so that you can generate leads, learning how to communicate and build a relationship and bring value to people. And number three is how to learn how to write the right emails that will generate sales and close sales for you. You know, you can, you know, that ideally without having to talk to anybody, but even on top of that, you know, teaching you how to be able to close sales personally and be able to make that phone call or send the right text that will get them to take action towards purchasing or joining your team. Okay, so that's the thing. So that's one of the things that we're going to focus on here in the next 90 days. Now, I will also start on Monday, October 4th. I'm also going to start doing two training, the weekly training, live training, which is going to be on marketing tips and technical training on how to utilize the system. Okay, so that's going to be starting October 4th. I'm going to be sending out an email to everybody about that and start sharing that. And so be able to really look at that. Low marketing tip and more of a thought process here for you. You know, I know a lot of you are in a business opportunity or you're an affiliate promoting affiliate programs and products, right? And you know, one of the biggest challenge, one of the greatest things about this industry is the fact that we have so many incredible opportunities in front of us and available for us, and we have the potential to make a ton of money in this programs and products and industry. Okay, but then the question always becomes, why is it so hard for so many people to actually make consistent income with it? Okay, and you know, why is it so hard to really do that? Well, one answer to that, one of the most common things that happen in the biz op community and affiliate marketing community is that you end up joining too many programs because of the FOMO, feeling of missing out. Okay, so what you find yourself doing is that, oh, I can make money on this. Oh, I can make money on that. Oh, I can make money on this too. And you find yourself, yes, multiple streams of income is powerful, but you have to know how to do it right, because you can only spread yourself thin so much. Okay, and you can't promote multiple items individually and expect to make really great income until there's a certain point where you can, and just about anything you touch, you will make money. But what you will find is even the most successful people online, they usually focus on, number one, building you Inc., meaning learning how to build your business for yourself, not to sell a product or to sell XYZ company or to promote and sponsor people to XYZ company. Yes, that's part of the product and and how you make money, but you have to learn how to build you Incorporated. And if you haven't heard it yet, that means you Inc. is learning how to build your list. Your email list, your contact list is your asset. Okay. And the saying in the true affiliate marketing world, and we're talking about specifically mainly online without having to talk to anybody, you will average about $1 a person for the count of the amount of people that you have on your list. So if you have, if you're hoping to make $5,000 a month, or you're working towards, not hope, or you're working towards making $5,000 a month, guess what? Ideally, you want to get yourself to 5,000 people on your list or more. You want to make 10,000 a month? That's, you should have a list of 10,000. It's amazing to me that a lot of people get so discouraged that they're not making $2,000 yet, but yet their list is 100 people and they haven't spent time building that list. So that's why the number one thing that you ought to be building, if you want to be a true affiliate marketer creating a passive income, is your list. You should be building, you should be generating new contacts into your list every single day. That means you need to be learning how to, do traffic and all that. So one of the things that you want to make sure is that you become a master of just really, you become a master in terms of a company or product with your product. Okay. Then you want to make sure that you utilize tools that will help you achieve those goals of building a list, learning how to build communication and provide value to your contact list, and then how to sell with them. That's what we do with Limitless Lead System. Although we have a business opportunity and an affiliate program with Limitless Lead System, if you're building another business, we don't want to distract you and get you focused on trying to make money with Limitless. We want you to use Limitless to help you 10x the result in building your list. That's our primary goal, is to be able to help you multiply the results in building that list, teach you how to be able to build a relationship and trust and bring value to that list. And number 3, show you and teach you how you can generate sales, more sales in your business. Limitless Lead System provides a whole bunch for you to help you do that, but you still have to really take a little bit of time to learn just those 3 things. Guys, you just have to master those 3 things and focus on doing those every day, and you can make more money than a surgeon. Okay? You can achieve every goals and dreams that you have using learning those. Okay? And I'll explain how we can 10x your leads with Limitless Lead System. And yes, now here's another marketing tip for you. Okay, and it kind of relates with this. If you're in a biz op community, and a lot of times, or even you're promoting let's say a cosmetic brand or whatever product it is, crypto, whatever it is. Okay, a lot of people, first of all, aren't even taught right on how to generate leads, let alone promote their links. They just say, oh, here's the link for your business and your product, just go promote it. Okay. And so they go buy traffic or go promote it to their friends and family, or post things on Facebooks and just start posting it everywhere. You got to learn how to do it like a truly successful person does. And yes, some of you know how to use a capture page, and you use a capture page, but that capture page, here's tip number 2, your capture page should be generic. It should never have your company's name on it. Okay. Or the product name on it. You can talk about the product type, but your capture page should never give an individual a hint of what company or product you're offering. Why? Because they can go ahead, without filling out the form on your capture page, they can go ahead and get, research that product and that company, and either get discouraged, or guess what? They end up buying from somebody else that have information on it that they can provide value for. Okay, so you lose that contact right off the bat. By having a generic capture page that intrigues them and captures their attention, when they fill out that form, okay, then it takes them to present your product or opportunity. Okay, and there's another step there that we can add to even add more value and add more effectiveness in getting people to buy from you and all that. But that's one way to do it, where you use a capture page to promote your product or your opportunity. Now, here's actually number 3, which is the more powerful way of getting more people to your list. Now, here's the thing. You have to remember, 99.9% of the people are not going to be ready to buy your product or opportunity on the first look. 99% plus, get this, 99% plus of the people are not going to be ready to buy your product or opportunity as soon as they open up your website. Now, somebody just, and this is amazes me, okay? Here's a guy that approached me, he goes, you know, do you offer leads and all that? I'm really looking for people that are ready to buy. And so I gave this long explanation on, yes, you can do that, but there's really no such thing as out there, because yes, there's leads out there for people that are ready to buy, but they're not necessarily looking to buy just your product only from you. Remember, even the company that you might be with or the product you're selling, there's probably thousands of people out there promoting the same thing. The question becomes, what makes you different from everybody else that's selling a product or offering opportunity? What makes you different or offer something different from every competition? Because your competition is not just other companies and opportunities. Your competition are people next to you in the company. Your own downline, your crossline, your upline, everybody in that company are also promoting the same thing. Why should they go to you? See, the question becomes, it's not how awesome your opportunity is. How awesome are you, and what do you offer them in value for them to consider joining? If you're hoping to sign people up primarily because how good the opportunity is, that's great. You'll probably sponsor some, but if you want to increase that possibility, then you got to add more value, and they got to see that you are the type of person they want to do business with, not just the company or the product they want to buy. Okay, so that becomes really important, and that's called attraction marketing and building a brand. Now, I'm not saying that you can't sell product just by promoting and you have to put yourself out there, but you gotta, but it increases your opportunity and your percentage of how many people will buy from you from the traffic that you drive. That will increase. And guys, just to go from 1% of your list to 2% is doubling your income. Okay, remember, here's an example for you. If you've got 10,000 people on your database and you send an email out about a product that can make you $100, okay, and it's probably about $197 product or $200 product, or maybe you get 100% commission. That's $100 plus, admin fee. Let's say $110, $125, and you make $100. Well, if only 1% of 10,000 people on your list buy that product, that's $10,000. That's 100 people times $100. That's $10,000. See, your list is your ATM. But if you only have a list of 100 people and you promote a product that's $200, hoping to make $100, guess what? Out of 100 people, you might have maybe 1%, depending on who they are and who you approach, possibly, but unlikely. And it's not going to happen that time. Okay, you might get lucky, but it's not always going to happen. That means you need to have that follow-up. That's what the autoresponder system is why it's important. Okay, and that's another subject we'll talk about, why that's vital. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is that in building a list, you can either promote your capture page for your product or opportunity, but the best way to really get more people, because a lot of them are not necessarily, a lot of business opportunity seekers and marketers are not necessarily ready to buy, but they're maybe looking for a solution for their current business, is by offering what they call a lead magnet. A lead magnet is something that you give away for free or a very low cost that will benefit them in the whole picture of making money online. Or the whole picture of, if you're, let's say, in the health and nutrition, okay, the whole picture of maybe you're providing a free video or a free ebook on proper nutrition and what it does for them in their body. But it's not about selling your product. It's just providing value. And because you provide value, you offer something for free. Number one, more people would be because again, remember, only a handful of people, let's say out of 100 people, let's just say out of 1,000 people that are looking for opportunities or like making money online, I would say probably only 100 people, or maybe even less than that, 50 people out of 1,000 may actually be currently looking at that time. But the rest of 950 people could end up are already interested in the home-based business industry and online marketing, They may not necessarily be looking right now, but they are looking for something that will help them accomplish their goal with their current product or business. So by you offering people something like what they call a lead magnet, something that would provide them with value, it does two things for you, three things for you. Number one, you get more names to fill out the form and actually get into your database. Okay. Number two, it introduces that to you, and it gets, it gets into your list. So now they receive an automatic email and they get to know you a little bit, and also thankful for you as an individual for providing this incredible free value, something that's helping them. Okay. And then number three, guess what? Now you have an opportunity to be able to build that relationship with them and promote your products or opportunity. Okay. But if you're only promoting a business opportunity, guess what? 950 of them are not going to take the time to fill out that form because they're not currently looking for an opportunity. Maybe they don't know they're looking for another opportunity. Okay. But they're looking for something that will help them provide them a solution. Okay. So you offer a lead magnet, something that solves a problem for free. People like filling out forms for free information and something of value. So it actually does three things that we already are talking about. Number one, you're building a list, more chances of building more people on your database. Yes, you may not get as many people to buy out of like 100 people, but they're in your list. And believe me, they're already in the industry, so they understand it. Number two, you're already becoming more valuable to them because you gave them something for free. Okay, you gave them something of value that will help them in their dreams and goal. It may not necessarily be about your product or opportunity, but you gave them that. And number three, now you have a chance to promote to them after they've already seen all that. Okay, so that's why that's really important. Guys, hopefully that helps. I hope that gets you started for the week to kind of really hunker down. If you're not, if you're not building your list using a lead magnet, I want you to think about it. Limitless lead system is the best lead magnet. Giving away the limitless lead system and training provides not only value, but then we have a trigger and a software that multiplies those leads for you as everybody comes in and signs up for limitless lead system. We have a whole, training in the back end and how that all works. But that's why you want to use limitless lead system. I'm actually designing additional lead magnets that will provide value and potentially get, and give them something first. And then we give them an opportunity, another value to sign up for a free system that offers additional training and an AI system that multiplies their leads. Okay, remember, we're talking to people that are marketers, right? So now you provide two value added. And then number three, you have an opportunity to add more value to them yourself through the email broadcast and a way to contact them. Okay. Hopefully that helps you guys. Good luck. Have a great productive week. And you go out there and build your list, bring value to people, and generate some sales on a daily basis. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.